Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers out there, Gross House, Texas. Let me show you what happened to my Bear Creek Arsenal upper, chambered in 7.60 by 39, 10.5-inch barrel. You know, I got a hold of them. Before we start this off, let me just say this. I got a hold of their customer service, and the last time I contacted them was in June 2025, and it is today, the 2nd of November, and I have still not heard anything from them. But let me show you what happened and tell you what I learned and show you kind of how to fix it. I needed some tools to get to this part, but let me show you. Hi. Let me show you what happened. All right. I want y'all to, excuse me, Miss Kitty here is trying to show you this or trying to demonstrate, but check this out. Look at those gas rings. Those gas rings are destroyed. And I have sent pictures to Bear Creek Arsenal customer service, and the only thing I have gotten, look at this, is crickets. So these gas rings need to be replaced. I'm not sure, guys, if I would. Let me just say this. It's quite possible. I know some of y'all had really good luck with these Bear Creek Arsenal 7.6 by 39 uppers. Yeah, I'm quite possible I just got a lemon. Now, that said, when you get lemons, make lemonade. I have learned a lot about how to repair these ARs and how to put them together, which has given me the confidence to do something that I want to show y'all in the next video. But this is just bad. It's either bad metallurgy, bad quality control, bad something. You can say what you will. There's probably a reasonable diagnosis, you know, why this happened. Just bad. So what I got to do is take a tool and get these out. Okay, get these gas rings out and replace them. Okay, Miss Kitty, what did you do with my gas rings? Okay, from Black Rifle Arms. Okay, Bra's helped me out again. Okay, so with this project. So let me get these off, and we'll put these three on here. Just making sure y'all see this. This is 7.62 by 39. Well, 7.6 by 39. And once you get the new rings on there, they pretty much snap on there. You can use your fingers to get them on. You will need some kind of a sharp pick or something like that. I've seen people use utility knives, to get these things on and off. But not difficult at all. Again, if you're a tinkerer, it's quite simple. All right, put that back in there, and I will put this back together, and we'll take it out to the range and test it out. A simple test I do is to make sure that the rings are pretty decent. Is I will stand the thing up, and as long as the bolt doesn't collapse into the bolt carrier group, I consider that good enough. Okay, nice. You can feel that in there. I'll lube it up and take it out to the range, and we'll give it a try. Round count. Somebody asked me about that one time. I want to say all these things happen within 500 rounds. So I did learn a lot from this thing. I'm not too upset about, spending money on it. It has taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot about how to diagnose and how to repair. So anything you learned, even if it is a lemon, you're learning something from it. Luckily, I don't consider this my primary firearm or anything like that. But I'm going to try to make it into one in case I've got to toss one to somebody in case coyotes or, we do have predators out here on the farm come out. But let's take it to the range and see how well she works. So I got a Duramag 28 round mag loaded up here. I've got another one in my pocket. I just want to see if it will actually function well. I realize that 56 rounds probably is not a good test of endurance for those new rings I put in there. However, you can be assured that if I have any issues in the future, that I will definitely put a video out on it. So stand by. Let's see what I got here. I will, once it's cooled off, pull the bolt and look at the rings. Sit tight. And my optic just died on me. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, why I choose specific optics, but optic died on me. Okay. Holy lordy. Still 2 rounds left. We have a little bit of an issue here. All right. Light primer strike. That is a hollow point. Let's see something else here, okay? Okay. Bolts hold open to the rear. Let's try something real quick. Huh. Kind of wonder what happened there. Let's try something here. Okay. Went off that time. Let's try another mag. Again, y'all, this comes from my mixed bag of ammo test because having gone through all those ammo shortages a few years ago where you had to stand in line like at Academy or something like that just to get a box or 2 of ammo, that was ridiculous. So I told myself that all my firearms, okay, as long as it was the proper caliber, it had to be able to shoot whatever it is I shoved in there, okay? All right. So here we go. Let's try another 28 round mag. Oh, another one. See what happened here. That was Full Metal Jacket, Tula round, light primer strike. All right. I want to say this entire mag is Tula. Here we go. Another one. Where'd that one go? Here it is. Light primer strike. This one, of course, is Tula. That's 2 out of the 28. Could it be the... Nope. Nope. This is one you want to... Never mind. I'm not going to leave it alone. All right, here we go. Let's see what happened there. There's another one. Light primer strike. I read somebody's comment one time on, well, I'll just go ahead and give him a shout out. Clayco. He was talking about a AK that I think the MSRP was around 2,000 bones, and somebody said no AK is worth that, and he said wrong. Let me tell you what is your life and security worth? What is the protection of your farm worth? Okay, I talk a lot about budget firearms, but he has a point, okay? All right, let's try this again. Last thing you need in a critical situation is a light primer strike, or any other failure for that matter. All right, let's see what we got here. 3 of them that had light primer strikes I put back in the mag. Let's see what you got here. And the bolt did not go back to the rear. Well, when this thing cools off, I'm going to look back at that bolt. Oh, by the way, I did change the buffer to an H3 buffer in this thing also. So, let's pause for a minute and have a look. So let's have a quick look at this. All right. Make sure I don't fling parts, oops, everywhere here. Whoa! That thing doesn't look like it's in good shape. Plenty of lube, that's for sure. All right, come back here. Spin that around. Pull that out. Gas rings look pretty good. They look really good in there. Huh. Okay. Firing pin. Let's have a quick look. So that's kind of magnetized. Firing pin looks great. No problems there. Okay. Carrier key is good and solid on there. And my previous job of staking that looks really good. Bada bing. All right. That's just the firearm itself. I have some of my friends say, listen, either AK or don't. But I know lots of people that have really good luck with these platforms. Like I said, it's possible I just got a lemon. If you ask me what Bear Creek Arsenal should have did was say, hey, Johnny, sorry, let us send you a new one. But again, as I have said, last time I sent any messages to him at all was back in June 2025 and have not heard anything from him since. So it comes down to the question. Will I ever buy one of their products again? I will say probably not. I have not had good luck with this particular one. Now, the 300 Blackout I have. But I think I'm going to go the route as in what any other tinkerer would do. Because of issues I've had with budget firearms not doing what I need them to do, that has encouraged me to try this right here. That said, this is a firearm that I put together pretty much from parts that I found on sale, saved up my Optics Planets bucks, a few other things, wheeled and deal with people at gun shows. I don't want to pack that thing up, so let's make a deal at the end of the gun show. So, all right, so here we go. I mean, that has encouraged me to do this. Bolt hold open to the rear. Okay, but this, my friends, is for another video. Questions, comments, Bear Creek Arsenal, you should have got with me, whatever the case may be, but I'm happy with what I'm doing now. You have taught me a lot of things, and that is how mostly to be independent, trust in myself, know that I'm a tinkerer, and I can get the job done, and probably, as the end user, check my own quality control. Questions, comments, leave them below. Until I see you all again, I'm Johnny Practical Nurse. Salute out here. Next video. Promise.